Hello everyone, my name is Yulia Vichart and I am a family lawyer. I work at the law company of the lawyer Alexey Nikolaevich Skryabin. Our law company specializes in providing legal services in the field of marriage dissolution and recovery of alimony. Our lawyers provide support in court proceedings throughout Ukraine. In this video, I will tell you what help a family lawyer can provide, where to find a good attorney or divorce lawyer, and whether the services of a lawyer are necessary in case of a divorce. Watch this video till the end in order to learn a lot of interesting information about choosing a lawyer or divorce attorney. Subscribe to my channel to receive up-to-date information in the field of family law. Contacts for calling me and for asking about paid consultations are under this video. Family attorney assistance in Ukraine. Divorce is always a very difficult, stressful period for both spouses, due to the fact that spouses often have lack of knowledge in the field of jurisprudence. Many important nuances and factual aspects of the life of a married couple can be overlooked, which negatively affects the final decision of the court. Thus, before going to court, you should still use the services of a family divorce lawyer and get full advice. Based on the norms of the Code of Civil Procedure, the parties of the case may to seek legal assistance and representation. By contacting a family divorce lawyer, you can get comprehensive advice or completely entrust the divorce process to a qualified professional. Having rich experience, a good family lawyer will competently state your requirements and take into account all your wishes, drawing up a statement of claim. Being in a state of emotional stress, it is difficult for spouses to concentrate, correctly draw up the statement, decide which court to file for divorce. However, don't forget that the statement of claim is a fundamental document that should be drawn up in accordance with the requirements of procedural legislation. Even minor oversights in the claim can delay the consideration of the case. In addition, a lawyer will help you to avoid mistakes. He will also clearly and concisely set out important facts and circumstances in the case. You should be aware that the consideration of disputes in court has certain specifics, and sometimes, in cases of divorce, an evidentiary base is required for each of the stated circumstances. Competent maintenance of a dialogue between a lawyer and a judge, as well as providing the required evidence base, will be the key to obtaining a judgment in favor of the client. A lawyer is often faced with the question of clients how to delay the divorce case. There are several scenarios that are familiar to every family lawyer, but a good divorce lawyer will always convince the client of the need to resolve the conflict in a more rational, legal way. Good attorney or divorce lawyer in Ukraine. First, you need to decide on the terminology. What is the characteristic difference between an attorney and a lawyer? A lawyer is a specialist in the field of law. It is important to know that the activities of a divorce lawyer are not licensed, and it isn't possible to check his education, experience, and qualifications. Often, a family lawyer is an employee and provides his services on the basis of a contract. To represent your interests in government agencies, you will need to draw up an authorized power of attorney, which isn't always convenient and always materially costly. An attorney is also a lawyer, necessarily with a high legal education, with more than 2 years of experience in the field of law, who has successfully passed the qualification exam and received the status of an attorney. In his activity, a family lawyer is guided by the law of Ukraine on the bar and advocacy, and unlike a lawyer, an attorney provides his services on the basis of an agreement on the provision of legal assistance. All the necessary information about a lawyer is contained in the Unified Register of Lawyers of Ukraine. In addition, it should be noted that unlike an attorney, a family lawyer has no legal basis to represent clients at court. The Civil Procedure Code states that representation of the interests of a party in a case as a type of legal assistance can only be provided by a lawyer. How to find a good family divorce attorney in Ukraine? A good family divorce attorney is knowledgeable in family conflicts and competent to handle a range of legal issues in the area of family law. Practice shows that a good family divorce attorney meets the client's requirements if he has rich experience in divorce proceedings, attentive to the requirements of the wishes, delves into all the nuances of the case. Expressing his opinion to the lawyer, the client feels support and confidence. An attorney sees a positive outcome of the case and has a clear plan of action. How to find a good family divorce attorney? Often looking for an attorney, potential clients are guided by reviews posted on the internet. However, don't forget that complimentary comments don't always serve as a confirmation of the competence of a lawyer, since they can be written by an attorney or his employees. Due to the significant number of fraudsters and scrupulous specialists in the field of law, it won't be superfluous to check the qualifications and validity of an attorney certificate in the Unified Register of Lawyers of Ukraine. This resource operates on the basis of the law of Ukraine on the bar and advocacy, and the procedure for maintaining the Unified Register of Lawyers of Ukraine, approved by the decision of the Bar Council of Ukraine. In addition, in order to understand how experienced a family attorney is in solving your case, you should use the Judicial Power website and consider the category and success of the cases that the particular attorney was involved in. Do I need the services of an attorney in case of divorce in Ukraine? Why do you need an attorney in case of divorce if all the necessary information has already been posted in the internet resources and is available for everybody? Very accurately noticed, but in reality, not everything is so simple. After the spouses made the decision to dissolve the marriage, they have just had to get through the judicial process. And this, in its turn, contains a lot of legal delays. Even at the first stage of the divorce process, filing a claim, you may need a consultation of a family attorney. However, you need to understand that the best solution would be to contact an attorney before the beginning of the judicial process. A lot of families have to experience all the delights of the procedure of dividing common property, establishing of the procedure of upbringing and maintaining children after divorce. A family attorney will help you to find out your rights and to develop a plan of action. How to collect the package of documents necessary for filing a claim in family matters. What steps should be taken before divorce. What tactics on behavior should be followed during the court sessions and proceedings. How to save material assets during the divorce proceedings. A family attorney can represent your interests remotely on the basis of a legal assistance agreement. You just need to send the necessary documents. This solution of the issue is relevant for spouses who are abroad and don't have an opportunity to arrive in Ukraine personally, as well as if it is necessary to file for divorce without registration of both spouses. In this case, the solution of all legal and practical issues falls on the shoulders of an attorney. It shouldn't be overlooked that every good attorney is a psychologist. Often, after talking with an attorney, the spouses understand that they have made a decision in anger and they are ready to give the other party a chance in the name of preserving the family union. Or, on the contrary, clarity appears in the head and an algorithm of necessary actions is formed. Husband, wife, children before and after divorce. What to do? Who else but an attorney faces these questions every day? Let an experienced specialist to solve your problems. we recommend you to contact a highly qualified attorney, Alexey Nikolaevich Skryabin, who, thanks to his numerous and successful experience in the field of divorce in court, will help you to file for divorce quickly and to write out all the necessary provisions regarding the observance of your interests. Consulting a professional divorce lawyer is a guarantee of your success. Contact the lawyers of our company in any way convenient for you. Call or write to messengers, and we will help you to resolve your issues quickly and efficiently. If you have a need for consultation or paid services of a lawyer, then contact the contacts listed under this video. If you have any questions, then write them into the comments to this video and I will definitely answer you. If this video was useful for you and you learned something new about that, how to find a lawyer or a divorce attorney, then like this video, subscribe to my channel, share with friends, press the bell not to miss new videos, and see you in new videos!